And to even go further into Mai, I mean, you can make the argument, and I think people might disagree with me, but Mai might even be bigger than Nurse Joy. And the reason why I say that is because Mai has a deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! There
Yeah.
was obviously a lot of
Oh,
merchandise.
yes. Mai was a duelist. Mai is a duelist. Yeah.
And then also Mai has a Pop Funko. Now I don't think Nurse
Yes.
Joy has a Pop Funko yet. I mean, at some point they're gonna do that. At some point
I
it's gonna
would
happen.
hope. I mean, they haven't done any of the humanoid characters in Pokemon. There's no Ash, no Brock, no Misty. Um, but yeah, I would. I wrote into Funko and suggested it. If I
But
may be so bold, Funko, we need.
what is that like? Because people have my decks, so like my
Yes.
Valentine mimic decks, they have her creatures, and so obviously there is a lot of stuff with her that's somewhat in play to
Yes.
that degree, where it's not just her anymore as a character, but it's also what her deck represents and other things. And so, what is that like for you? Because obviously, when you get a pop Funko of your character, there's a lot of fun stuff. I'm sure that when you're at conventions, people bring it and you sign it and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like I'm sure you at least sign at least one of them, if not multiple of them.
Totally.
And so what
Totally.
is that like? Because that's a very big deal. I mean, that didn't exist
Oh
obviously
yeah.
20 years ago.
Oh yeah. No, that's super exciting. There were, I think I found a Nurse Joy action figure like when I first started out, and I just thought, well, now I've made it. There's an action figure of one of my characters. And when the My Valentine pop came out, I was like, oh, does it get any better than this? And one fan recently was talking about they need a Harpy Lady pop. And I was like, yeah, they do. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I meet a lot of people who have the My Valentine deck and who they're like, oh, I've always played the My Valentine deck, and I love the Harpy Ladies, and here's Harpy's feather duster, and would you sign this card? And it's so it's just so cool. Like I've said this before, so forgive me if you've already heard me say it, but we work alone in a booth. Each actor works one at a time, ideally with an engineer. But since COVID, most of us just work remotely. We talk to an engineer and a director, but we're all by ourselves. And so to get to go to conventions and hear what work we've done, like 20 something years ago, affected people is, I mean, it's so cool. It's so cool. It makes everything worthwhile.